Welcome to MFP9 Customer Service Management. You started to market and sell your products? Let's look at the proper customer service channels we now need to develop. Proper channels are important, and they're built through well-defined scripts and guidelines and fueled through a comprehensive FAQ list that may address any questions somebody may have before or after placing an order with you. Scripts with FAQs help provide standardized responses in customer support and enhance efficiency and consistency in your interactions. A comprehensive FAQ list will also help provide trust and reduce the need for any back and forth interactions for those common questions. To curate your FAQ list, I built out 6 sections. The first section being just getting started. Can a customer put a profile on your website? Can they build an account? How do they update their personal information? Anything regarding getting started in that initial journey on your website. The second section would be payment and billing. What are the accepted payment methods that you offer? Can somebody pay through installments, for example? The third section would be shipping and delivery. What are the shipping options that you offer? What is the cost of those shipping options? Is there a way to increase and expedite my shipping? Can I pick up locally at your warehouse? The fourth section would be just general product information that's applicable to your whole catalog, such as warranty information. I would even suggest putting a glimpse of your story in here, maybe where the product comes from or the source itself. The fifth section would be returns and exchanges. What is your return policy? Do you have a return policy? Do you accept returns or exchanges? The sixth and final section of your FAQ would be just technical support. How can I troubleshoot my common issues? How can I contact you in case I have any problems with shipping or possibly the product itself? We provide a comprehensive FAQ support worksheet in MFP 9.2 of the document kit, but also note that you should let these FAQs reflect the legal kit section 1 that you've already developed and your online store policies. After completing the FAQ and developing what you think people may ask before or after placing an order with you, it's important to lock down your support scripts with a focus on 12 different aspects. We'll go through those aspects now, and they are provided in worksheet 9.1 of the document kit as well. The first aspect to consider when building your customer support scripts and guidelines would just be an introduction. You need to show and explain the importance of customer service to your business and highlight how you will find proactive solutions to any issues they may have. The second section would be the general guidelines you're going to be following when dealing with customers. Put those key principles you're going to be dealing with, such as emphasizing empathy, being proactive, and siding with the customer whenever it makes sense, but not really crossing any lines that hurts your business. The next section I would look at would be the tone and language you're going to be using. For example, maintain a positive attitude, maintain a patient tone, and always hear the customer before answering. The next section would be developing a sample script for handling any customer inquiries. For example, if a customer asks you, what is the status of my order? You would know to ask possibly, what is your order number? Or what is the name under the order so I can check it? I would also develop a sample script for addressing any complaints. Maybe a customer is going to reach out to you and tell you that their order is late, or maybe they're unhappy with the product. You need to know how you're going to address them by telling them, oh, it is late, I apologize, but we do have an order status, and giving them that status. Or, for example, asking them, what's wrong with the product and how can I help a little bit more? The third sample script I would develop would be resolving issues. The main issues you may come up with when shipping a product through e-commerce is damages during shipping, for example. Maybe a chair or a table I shipped out to my customer arrives damaged. I need to know how I deal with it, how I ask for the order number, how I ask for pictures, and just get all of the details so I can properly fix it and ship out a replacement in case it's needed. The next aspect you should look at are what are the customer support channels you offer for certain issues. So for example, you should know that if a customer needs to ask you a quick question before placing an order, they can call you directly on your phone if you provide a phone number. If they have any problems with their order, maybe you accept all those issues through email only so you can keep them easily organized and on file. In this case, I would mention that I do have an app called Tidio that I use, and I have used on my website. It's a Shopify app you can download, and it helps have a live chat feature on your website and even on your mobile phone. This was a great way for me to answer any questions as quickly as possible. The next aspect I would look at would be any escalation procedures. So in case a customer is threatening to have a chargeback that may even be fraudulent, how do I deal with it? How do I de-escalate the situation? Maybe they're unhappy with the product and they never read your return policy beforehand. How do I deal with it? How do I keep them calm and not really doing anything harsh or just emotional? The next aspect I would look at would be keeping positive language and always having language that lets the customer feel good about themselves, even if it's an issue. Always say things like, I understand how difficult this may be, or thank you for your understanding, and I appreciate you reaching out, and I appreciate your understanding. The next aspect would be having the FAQ list that we went through and developing those 6 sections that we talked about together, as well as having a training and development plan in case you have a virtual assistant or somebody else deal with your customer support scripts. Know how to give them what you've developed and know how to let them represent your brand properly when talking to customers. The last aspect would actually be having a feedback mechanism. I would look at possibly asking customers if they're open to answering a short survey. And how do you get customers to even leave a review to be a positive review? So that's all the aspects of customer scripts and guidelines. In the next section, we're going to be digging deeper into reviews and seeing how to manage reviews and what are important guidelines for really showing people our public persona and how people feel about our brand and our business online.